Hey, this is Leon. I just wanted to make a quick review on the Sunny rowing machine. There are a couple different kinds. There's this one that has the oars, and then there's a cheaper one that just has the straight bar here. Now, this is a cheaper rowing machine in comparison to some of the other rowing machines that you can buy off of Amazon or online. Some of the other rowing machines, like the more expensive ones, they have either the kind of top at the base that when you pull on a rope, it spins the oars within that base, and the other ones are fan based. So when you pull the rope, these are all in a lot of gyms. Basically, it spins a fan that creates air resistance. Now this is a little bit different. It uses a hydraulic instead. So that's, I guess, the way that they create a rowing machine like this for the cost. So, cheap rowing machine, but in my experience, works just as great as some of the other more expensive rowing machines that you might find in the gym. Now these are great, they're small, easy to store, and especially if you have an apartment, they're really quiet. So I'll just do one rep here. And you'll notice there's no spinning, no water movement, no nothing. It's just that hydraulic that you can kind of hear here in the back. So if you're in a smaller, like a townhome or a apartment, these work really great. Now I'll just do a couple reps so you can see what it looks like. Perfect. Now I'll bring you a little closer so you can see all the various components. Okay, so first off, and probably the most interesting, is the hydraulic here. So when you're going, this does get a little warm, and probably one of the largest complaints I've seen online is that when you're rowing for more than 5 minutes, it starts to ease up because it does heat up. So the resistance doesn't become or isn't as high as it is when you initially start. And I do have to agree that that's the case, but if you have this thing turned up all the way to the max to 12, and this is where you change the resistance. You can't even tell. Like you'll notice that it gets a little easier, but you won't mind when you're 5 minutes in if you're doing a good workout anyway. Now it is pretty small, you can see. The back legs do fold up. There's a little pin here. When you pull this pin, you can take it all the way out, and these back legs fold up to store it. It doesn't fold as small as some of the other rowing machines, so if you have an apartment, it's something to note. Now again, this uses the oars. Overall, these feel pretty sturdy. No complaints with these. The seat here has a little rail and plastic wheels. Now this is probably the biggest thing for me that I don't like is those plastic wheels. You might be able to see them here, yeah. They do feel a little cheap and they aren't the smoothest. So if something is to break, I'm guessing these will probably break first. These are okay. These are the footholds. They're again really plasticky, but they're pretty thick, so I don't think they'll break right away. This is a solid kind of piece of metal that runs through them, so that won't snap. And then you have the little modal here at the top that basically gives you your calories, your rep count, your time, and your total count. So this is the lifetime of the product, how many reps you've done. So, I mean, it's pretty basic, and for what you pay, this is great. I recommend this. If you're a serious rower and you row like 30 or 45 minutes a day, this is probably not for you. But for the average person, this is a great product and I've liked it a lot so far. So that's just my review of the Sunny rower. Not exactly sure what product number it is. It doesn't have a name. It just, again, there's two kind of styles, and this is the oar-based style, which I think I prefer over the other one. But yeah, that's just my review. Let me know if you have any comments or any questions for me. I'm happy to answer. Thank you.